What's going on, fellas? Freaking windy over here. Yeah. Today we're doing a brokerage load. I've been doing brokerage loads since was it Sunday? Because the port is so slow right now. So right now we're doing one of them. Finally got the truck washed, by the way. Look at that thing. That son of a biscuit was filthy with all the rain that we had here in California. What's going on, people? What's going on, ladies? Hey, today I want to talk about some emails that I received, and I just keep receiving these same questions over and over again. They're just put in different terminologies, but they're the same questions over and over again. I answer the questions, but they're still being asked. So I just thought I'd make a video of it, and hopefully a video might be a little more understanding than me typing words down. So I wrote a few questions to answer these emails, because I get the same emails with the same questions over and over again, and I answer them, but they're just repeatedly the same questions over and over again. So let's get to it. The first question is, I can't buy a truck. I can't get a truck because my credit is not up to par. Well, if your credit is not up to par, hold on. If your credit is not up to par, then you've answered your own question. You should go work on your credit. Make sure your credit's up to par in order to buy a truck. Most truck dealers are looking for a 640 and above. That's what they're looking for. I highly recommend everybody, don't buy your truck in California. Don't buy your truck in Arizona, Nevada. Go a little bit more east, go to Texas. Go that way. Because it's just the taxes on buying a truck here, they're a pretty penny. They're a pretty penny. And if you can buy it cheaper, go out of state. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Ugh. So if your credit is jacked up, that should be your mission, is to get your credit up to par. Pay your debts. I've said it before. Here in the United States, credit is everything. Credit is everything. And if your credit is not up to par, you're not going to have too many open doors. So make sure your credit is up to par, people. Work on that credit. And hopefully you get your credit up to par and go get your truck. The next question is, I don't have the money for the down payment on the truck. Well, how do you know how much down payment they're asking you for? You don't know how much they're asking you for. All you're going based off of is YouTube videos, what friends are telling you. You could have a credit score of 700 and they might not even ask you for a down payment, or they might just ask you for a few $100 down. So how do you know you don't have the down payment for the truck? So what you need to do is go to a truck dealer, look at a truck that you like, drive it, get the feel for it, and then have the dealer run your credit. And then in a day or so, You know, the dealer will explain to you how much you need down, what your credit looks like, what's in collections, what debt you got to bring down, whatever it is. Most dealers will give you some kind of guidance on how to bring your credit up to par, or just walk you through it verbally. So unless you go to the dealer, you don't know how much you need to put down on that truck. And again, if you're going to buy a truck for the very first time, think about going out of state to buy a truck. California's taxes are too high. The next question is, I don't have the money for my own authority. I don't have the money for the insurance. I don't have the money for my permits. Easy answer. Easy answer. Want to know the answer? Work harder. If you work harder, you can put some money to the side. I know it's easier said than done, but that's the truth. You just have to push a little harder. You got to put in some more hours. If the company's not giving you enough work, the company's not giving you enough hours, find a second job. We've all had second jobs, believe me. You won't be the first, you know. You have to stretch yourself in order to accomplish a goal. But them are the main three questions that I get asked on my emails. I'm not saying it's easy. It's real easy to say it, but it's not easy, you know. But if you want this, if you want a truck, if you want your own authority, and you don't have the money for it, you got to work a little harder. If you don't have the credit, you got to work a little harder to pay off your bills. That way your credit will be up to par. So people, don't shut your doors and use that excuse that my credit's not up to par. I don't have the payment. I don't have the money for the down payment on the truck. I don't have the payment for the insurance for my permits. Don't use that as an excuse, because everything is right there. Work a little harder. And again, if that company, whoever you're working for, is not giving you enough, then find yourself a second job, or find you a better job. You know what they say? Excuses are like assholes. They all stink. So don't use that as an excuse, people. If you want something, you got to struggle. You got to sacrifice. You got to stretch yourself to get it. So go get that truck. Go get your own authority. I know dudes that their credit is jacked up. I mean, jacked up. And what they do, they jump down with their owner operator to build enough capital, to build enough money, so they can pay off their bills, you know, and bring their credit score up to par, you know. And that's what we have to do. But excuses shouldn't be a reason for you to use not to make great money. If you're not making the money that you want to make, it's because you don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to struggle. You don't want to stretch yourself out. So, if you struggle, stretch yourself out, you just beat the you-know-what out of this pavement, you'll get what you want. Okay, fellas, well, I hope I was able to motivate somebody, and I hope I answered you guys' questions. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. We'll see you guys on our next video.